Hello everyone, and welcome to Into the Breach. As I understand it, this is a roguelike. Humanity destroyed, Vec threat unstoppable, mission failed. Open the breach. Time to go back and try again. So there's kind of a, as I understand it, a short campaign of missions rather than individual missions making up one kind of run. And some things that you unlock will be persistent or carry on through one run to the next, but we're just going to see how we go. So, Time Traveler Ralph Carlson, gain 2 bonus XP per kill. We can change the pilot name, we can change our starting mech, we can change our Time Traveler, although we have no one otherwise available. And we have normal, hard, easy. We'll stick to normal. And we can get victory medals for doing stuff, change our combat mechs, but we'll just take what the game has given us and start. These corporate islands are the Vec breeding ground. Wipe them out here and we save the world. So we start on Archive Incorporated. This museum island recreates old Earth as it was before the oceans rose and nearly wiped out humanity. CEO, Dewey Arms, Environment, Temperate, Vec. Can't hover over them, and they have some kind of bug leader. Archive Inc. Head Office. Civilizations of the past had a military strength vastly exceeding ours. Good thing we preserved some of their old war machines. Combat situation. There is a combat situation available to get the new commanders up to speed with a mechanized combat. Would you like to launch the simulation? Yes. Player turn, 7 turns remaining. Power grid. This is the power grid. Whenever a building is damaged, it will be reduced. This is what delivers power to your mechs, so if you reduce to 0, you lose. Enemy attacks. Always are forewarned. Next turn, this will attack the buildings. Hover over an enemy to see details about its attack. So it's going to do 1 damage to that tile, no special effect. Combat mech. This is your combat mech. It can punch any adjacent tile. Select your mech now by clicking it. Move it here. Can I see? Okay, so it has 3 pips above it. That might be 3 movement or 3 total actions. Click on a weapon to use it. The number of keys will also work. The number of keys will also work as a shortcut. Punch this enemy for 2 HP. So the green is health. Pushing enemies. Your mech pushed this unit. It will now attack a new location. Pushes can save buildings from enemy attacks or even make enemies attack each other. When all of your mechs have used your actions or there is nothing left for you to do, you can end your turn. Six turns remain. Cannon mech. This is your cannon mech. It shoots a projectile that travels in a straight line until it hits an object. No other critical information. So you go here and punch that. Punch that, yep. And you are going to shoot in a straight line. So if you come to here, do you have infinite range? Yes. When aiming a weapon, the orange tiles show where you can shoot. End turn. Artillery weapons can shoot over obstacles like mountains, but cannot shoot adjacent tiles. The artillery mech's weapon will only damage units in the center tile, while units adjacent are pushed away. So we can fire onto this tile. It will hit the creature, and then the other 2 will be pushed into the ocean. Drowning unit. The unit fell into the water, killing it instantly. And we can step to here, punch what remains of that guy. Eat that, Vec. End our turn. Action available. I guess I will move you to here, just so that we are closer in all directions to more axes of fighting. Because I take it... Repair 1 damage and remove fire, ice, and acid. Alright, so when creatures spawn, they move. Completing missions. Every mission you will win by surviving until the Vec retreat. Bonus objective. Missions also have bonus objectives. Completing these will earn you additional resources after the battle. Kill all enemies before they retreat. Right, so... now we want to deal with all of this stuff. The flying ones obviously won't drown, I imagine. But we can move and then simply not be hit. So perhaps we move to here. Punch them. They drown. If you move to there... we can fire on them. They'll take 1 HP damage. Not die, unfortunately. And the other things would be pushed, but there is nothing to push. We can't hit something so close to us. We can't move again. Artillery mech. Move 3, massive. Massive units can walk in water, but shooting will... can walk in water, but water will prevent shooting. Interesting. Right, let's just do this. And then we can either hit them. We can shoot in a straight line, but not through other creatures. So we might as well push them out of that direction. That's everything. So they attack the mountain. They attack empty space. They do attack one of the buildings. Building damage. This building tile was damaged, so your city power grid was reduced. Your primary goal is to prevent this. Primary goal. Right, how are we going to deal with all this? I'm assuming we can't attack diagonally? Correct. You have 1 HP, so you should be easy enough to kill. We can push you out of the way, we can push you out of the way, so... you come to here. In fact, we can... we can't attack the whole line, it only goes to the first thing that we hit, but that's fine, they die. You come to here and punch that. And you step to here and shoot this empty tile. It won't hurt the enemy, but it will push them away from attacking something that we don't want it to attack. Two turns remaining. They did not spawn any more things, which is wonderful for us. We can step to there and fire on them. You can fire from here onto them. Excuse me. Oh, we have to fire in a straight line. Right, okay. Well, they're attacking empty space, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, we have undo move. Amazing. Nice that that's included for free. Kill all enemies before retreat is closed. So, I mean achieved. You still have actions. We don't need it. Congratulations on your first successful mission, Commander. I'm confident in your ability to save the planet after such extensive training. Civilians protected, 935. Simulation complete. Kill all enemies before they retreat. Damaged power grid. The power grid connects every corporate island. Any damage it takes in missions will persist. The VEC caused damage before you arrived, but there will be opportunities to restore it. Mission rewards. Every mission has different potential rewards for completing bonus activities. You won't be able to do every mission on the island, so choose carefully. Power cores are used to upgrade your mechs. Grid power restores grid power. If your power grid reaches 0, you lose. Core reputation. Used to purchase items once the island is secure. Warning, missions with more potential rewards will have additional dangers. Annoying that they use the word power core and core reputation. But for now, there's no VEC detected at corporate HQ. The stars. Bonus objective, defend the launch satellites. Kill at least 7 enemies, protect the power generator. I've already forgotten what the stars were. I guess that's the upgrades, and the lightning is the power grid, obviously. Let's jump into the preserved farms. These satellites were the centerpiece of our Race to Space exhibit, but they'll prove more useful providing telemetry for our defenses. Preserved farms, VEC threat detected. Defend the satellite launches, rewards corporate reputation, used to buy equipment. Start the mission. Right, we get to decide where to deploy, which is nice. I'm just going to hydrate. Now obviously there's a flying one there that we cannot push into the area. Oh, we can only land on the yellow tiles. That makes some amount of sense. Forest tile, if damaged, lights on fire. And these are our satellites. Satellite rocket. Right, let's come to here. Then launching in straight lines. We'll come to here. And launching over stuff. We'll come to there. You may change your placements before confirming. This will be fine. Ready to make the Rift Walkers proud, Commander. More enemies on the way next turn. Emerging enemies. An enemy unit will emerge here next turn. You can temporarily block enemies from spawning, but it will damage the blocking unit. Okay, well, we clearly can't push anything onto these tiles. We also probably can't push anything into the ocean. So we have to prioritize what we're going to defend. This seems like a simple enough decision. Punch here. I don't know if they will then attack the thing that's going to spawn. We'll find out shortly. You can shoot over things. Can I see how far your range is? 5 movement, flying. Stab the target, damage 1 at a range of 1. Okay, so if we push you to here, we will not be at risk. And down here, your attack is at a range of 2. How far do we push? Only 1. So if we stand here and push them, we will then be subsequently attacked. And we fire in a straight line, so we can't fire through this building, unfortunately. But I think it's worth it to protect the satellite for now. Damaged mechs. Your mechs will automatically repair all damage after battle. If a mech is reduced to 0 health, the pilot dies and the mech is disabled for the rest of the battle. They attack the ocean, they attack empty space. What on earth is that? Oh dear. The rocket's about to take off, I can't believe it. Yeah, but we got all kinds of issues now, apparently. So, we can't move. Vec Scion. The enemy Scion provides a passive bonus to all other Vec. Killing it removes the bonus. Hold left control while hovering over the Scion to investigate its ability. All other Vec receive +1 HP as long as the Scion is living. Well, that's a terrible time. Now, can we punch off the board? Because if we can punch off the board, that's a good time. But also, this thing is going to hit that rocket. I don't know if we have to wait until a specific turn that this is going to launch. Launch a satellite into space, destroying the surrounding area. Oh, this is about to happen. Hence why these are in a state of warning. Perhaps. I'm going to... This unit has been webbed. Webbed units cannot move, but they can still attack. I'm going to try and punch this guy off the map. The arrow seems to indicate that this will work. Or we just do 2 damage and it dies. That's fine. You are my far... artillery. You can attack this guy for me. And you, from here, can also attack that guy. They lose their health buff. Oh dear. Alright, a lot of things are happening. All enemies will retreat in 2 turns, so we don't even necessarily have to kill everything. We just want to survive and defend the other satellite launch, although of course every piece of power grid infrastructure that is destroyed is a bit of progress we effectively lose, which is a bad thing. Now, this can fire, and basically only here and nowhere else, which is not ideal. But it's just about the only choice we have. Pushing it was nice. I kind of hadn't considered that part. We're no longer stuck either, although it's too late to try and move. You're going to hit this building. You're going to destroy that satellite. Which is more important? Fortunately, these aren't related, and also you attack for 2, right? So if I put you there and punch... Oh. Is that going to destroy the building? The building took the hit. I guess we got lucky. Pushing units into things deals 1 damage to both things. We might have gotten lucky if there was only one building there. So we have you remaining. Put you there. Fire onto this, puts it in the way of that. Perhaps. This is still going to get hit, but this will get shot. So swings and roundabouts, I guess. Launch cancelled. They attack with some friendly fire. They do all their moving. Last turn. So at this point, we just want to make sure we don't die and we save as much infrastructure as possible. I think you punching that is a simple decision. Here, we are currently stuck. This has 1 HP. Push you out and you out. Kill you or save ourselves. It's this building that I really want to save, though. Perhaps, if we do this first. If you fire onto here, we move those 2 units. And then from here, we can fire against this unit. Now, nothing is at risk. Attack a building or a mountain. Attack a forest. Burning forests. The forests on this tile took damage, turning it into fire. A unit standing on fire. If a unit stands on fire, it would ignite and take damage every turn. You also attack a mountain. Then they retreat. Would have been better to get both satellites into orbit, but at least one of them is up there and transmitting. Region secured. Defend the satellite launches. 1 lost. We get 9 XP, 3 XP, and 0 XP for our relative behavior. And we now have further areas available for missions. Still have 4 grid power. We have 1 corporate reputation. How do we spend corporate reputation? Unknown skill. Gain experience. Unlock skills. Titan dash, extra health. Use the virtual simulator to test mech loadouts. Oh, okay. We don't have any of these. Use reputation points to purchase supplies once an island is secured. Okay. Good of me to read stuff. So none of this stuff offers cause. Neither did any of these missions, so it's only corporate reputation through and through. Warning, tidal waves. Defense shields active. Kill at least 7 enemies, protect the power generator. Take less than 3 grid damage. Kill at least 7 enemies, protect the coal plant. Remembrance point, defense shields active. Refugees living in preserved 21st century cities was not what the archive founders intended, but we need to shelter everybody as best we can. Alright, let's try this one. Energy shield. This is a shield. It will block damage and any negative effects, fire, freezing, and acid. Only direct damage will remove the shield. Non-damaging negative effects will have no effect. Victory in 5 turns. Take less than 3 grid damage. Okay, I think we can just about handle this. You go there. You go here, and the artillery can go behind. Hit them hard and fast. Vec excretions are preventing unit mobility. Yes, you are stuck. I see that. Right, I think we actually want to push you into the mountain and you into the thing that is spawning. Vec will emerge here next turn. Any unit blocking this space will take 1 damage. So, unfortunately, can we split our movement and our attacks is my next question. Looks like we can. Not very much I can do about this over here, though. We can break the barrier. I think we're going to be fine here on this line of axis. So the blocking of the enemy actually stopped the whole spawn process. It didn't do 1 damage to the thing that was blocking the hole and 1 damage to the thing that spawned, shunting it off into another direction. That's very interesting. 3 turns remaining. And one of these annoying things. We cannot move far enough to hit that. You're going to hit, you're going to hit that. We can't move far enough to hit anything with you. It's a bad time. Here, our only hope is to stand there. It's the only place we can hit anything from. Or here, if we aim for that. But that's not going to do anything for us. If we stand here, then fire at this tile. Oh, wait. We would hit them back. They would then no longer... Undo move. I can't put you there. I was hoping that we could fire here, push them back, and have them, this guy, move in and attack. It's quite the puzzle. I think trying to prevent damage to the buildings is obviously really the important thing, because not only do we get our bonus, but also we only have 4 power grid, and 3 damage would leave us on 1, which sounds like a really bad time. So if we put you here... No. I don't know. We put you there and fire onto here. Then you I mean, that does something, doesn't it? They're probably going to die next turn, I think. You just need to get moving. Still have units that can do anything. I mean, yeah, you can repair and that's all. So... You're dead. You get struck. You're still healing stuff around and about. These things all spawn. Oh, that's like doubly bad. 2 turns. You only do 1 damage, which is a great shame. If you were to fire here, you would hit that. We would get pushed into here, perhaps? And we would take 1 damage in the process. Interesting. So then we... Lights units on fire. This fire was started when a forest tower was damaged. So if we move through it, do we become on fire? Is my next question. Seems not. So if we hit this into there, this will die. They will lose 1 of their max HP. So they should also die. Alright. You're getting hit for 1. You're currently getting hit for 2. But we can punch this. Which means we're not going to get hit by this one. This one's going to hit us, but we'll live, and that one will get killed by the thing that spawns. Player turn, last turn. So you can fire on this thing. You can punch that thing. You can heal yourself. There is no enemy turn. Not a single Vect life sign detected in the region. We've wiped them out. With this region secured, we can take our technology vaults. Let's see what other old Earth tech we can use against the Vec. Region secured, take less than 3 grid damage, we get a star, civilians protected 1000, 8 XP, 5 XP, 7 XP. Region secure, corporation reputation. As you secure regions and complete bonus objectives, your reputation with the local corporation will increase. You can spend reputation on suppliers at the end of the island. Alright, so far, so good. It's just kind of a big strategic puzzle, and I'm very into that. It's kind of got the turn-based stuff, the RPG stuff, the roguelike stuff. It's like a perfect fit. But for right now, that is going to be all. Join me next time where we will continue fighting our way through this island and seeing then how the campaign progression will work. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.